Mr. Harold Finger, Federal President, UIA Australia, Boker Tov.
Boker Tov, Shmulik.
Last night, you sit at a restaurant in peaceful Jerusalem. All of a sudden, out of the blue, red color alert, something which I bet you have never experienced, something almost inconceivable.
Very, very real, surreal event for me. Having spent 35 years of my life working for the United Israel Appeal, Keren Hayesod, working for saving Jewish lives, rescue, aliyah and absorption, talking about all the things and all the events that were happening in Israel over decades, and then all of a sudden finding myself having an enjoyable meal with friends in a neighbouring suburb here. All of a sudden the sirens go off and I've got 1.5 minutes to find a shelter.
What did you all do?
Well, very interesting. It was almost like I was in a movie scene, but very, very calmly I followed my guests into a safe and protected area, and we waited until the sirens stopped, and then there was a period of quiet. We did actually hear some interceptions of missiles. We heard some, probably 2 bombs go off, and I understood from the people I was with, it was in an area just short of Jerusalem, I think in an area called Abu Ghosh. And then we just went back to our meal and life just went on as normal.
Mr. Finger, I would like to hear your thoughts on the situation. What do you think is happening now? What is the meaning of all that? What is your message to the contributors of Keren Hayesod worldwide?
We live in our safe environments in Sydney, Australia, in Melbourne, in Perth, or anywhere else in Australia or anywhere else in the world. And here, our brothers and sisters, our family, face these realities every day of their lives. My thoughts were with the children who are traumatized by these daily events, in particular the south of Israel, where kids only know and live in the environment of red alert. We were not in a red alert area last night. It was just a siren, and we had time to get to a shelter. But down south, these children have to live in these sort of situations, and all we need to do in the Keren Hayesod world is to lend our support, to give our support, and to show that we are with them.
Mr. Harold Finger, Federal President, UIA Australia, thank you for talking to us.
Okay, it's a real pleasure to obviously have the opportunity to say a few words to people who may be seeing or listening to this particular interview. But what Keren Hayesod is doing here is just an amazing effort, especially, as I said to you earlier on, looking after the children who are really in a very difficult situation, living in such a difficult environment down south, and we're doing all we can to assist them. Thank you.